Hey guys, legalLockPicker here, and today I have a treat for you. We're going to go over the Lock Tools, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Valyrian set. It just came out in the last couple of weeks. It was on pre-order. I'm not sure exactly how long the pre-order was. It did show up in the post a couple days ago. I recorded this video once. And what I decided to do was, instead of just showing it unboxed and going through it, I wanted to put some time in on the picks. I wanted to be able to tell you from experience that A, they sucked, or B, they didn't suck. So that's what we're going to go over today. And you'll notice that I have the Valyrian set at the bottom, and then at the top I have the two other sets that Lock Tools has on their website. Now, I believe the first one that came out was the CTR pick set, which is the one on the left, and the one on the right is the EDC Pro lockpick set. The difference is that the sets in the back have handles. They have these cool sandwiched handles that come with each of the locks. I really do like them. It really gives them a nice hefty feeling, and it goes through a tumbler, and they do spend a lot of attention to detail on these. I've spoken with the owner, and they really do take care of their customers, especially when I got those two sets originally. So these are what they were before. And I think people were requesting, can we get these without the handles, without. And in order to make everybody happy, the best thing to do is come out with a brand new set. I mean, if this is... I tried to find things wrong with this, and just to be as honest as possible, I really did. And I have to say, I'm really impressed with it, because there's for a single pin picker, I mean, how many hook profiles do we have here? I mean, even the Nessie pick has a hook on it, so their rakes have hooks. It's just amazing. I mean, think about it. It comes with 13 different picks, 3 top of the keyway tension tools, 3 bottom of the keyway tension tools. I put them into groups for SPPing, and then I put the other ones over here in the rake section. But first, we'll go over the case real quick. If you are familiar with Lock Tools, you do know that there is one more set. It's the Increment Pro. I think that's the name of it. Anyway, it's a bigger set. The Increment Pro is like everything all together in this big case, but this one here comes in this case. So all those picks fit in here nicely. It's the same exact case for the ones in the back as well. It has the Velcro. It's pretty big, but I guess it would have to be if it wants to fit your picks comfortably. So it's nice. It's nice. It's not going to fall apart really quick. Stitching is done very well. It's a nice case. What can I say? It's a nice case. I live in America, and in America, when I got this set, you have to pay a hefty shipping cost to get it over here. It was £9.50, and the set was £40. So the £40, keep in mind, they didn't come with the sandwich handles. Flat rate shipping was £9.50, plus the total cost brings it to £49.50, and that's roughly $60 for everything lock, stock, and barrel. And for what you get, it's not bad. I mean, it's not a beginner set. This is not the first pick set that I would suggest getting. But if you maybe it is the first set. I'm glad that I got some cheap piece of crap first, so that way I could beat the hell out of them and then come back and use really nice picks, really get to enjoy them, and that's what I'm going to do here. So buckle up, guys. We're going to be here. We're going to get through this. So let's go through the bottom of the keyway tension tools here. You can see that all 3 of them are twisty. If there was, one thing I would change with this, this would be, well, two things. One thing, I would make sure that they're flat. However, because I own the other kits, these come with the flat ones, so I'm at no disadvantage here. And a lot of people like the twist, but the truth is I just don't use bottom of the keyway tension bars too much, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. They do offer them on their website, so if you're interested, I'll put the link for the lock tools in the description below, and you guys can check that out afterwards. These bottom of the keyway tension tools, you can also see that all of them are tapered. Well, the two are tapered, and then there's one just a regular rectangle. You can see, I don't know if you can see it very well, but you can see it curves in a little bit. That's really important when you have locks that don't that are like a Yale style keyway or very restrictive. That's really nice to have. And the higher the lock quality, then you'll start to notice these types of things. So it's really good to have tools that are tapered on the top like that. So definitely pay attention to that, watch it, and check it out. The top of the keyway tension bars right here, these are part of my favorite ones. I do a lot of top of the keyway. Now these come in 3 different sizes. The largest would be 1.2 millimeters. The second largest is 1 millimeter, and the third, which would be the smallest, is 0.8 millimeters. You can see the different thicknesses of these 3 tension tools here. So whatever you fancy, it's here. They've got it. One of the things that they started doing with their, or maybe I just didn't notice it before, was if you look inside here, Lock Tools has like a little lip inside here, and that's really important when you get to harder to pick locks, because what happens is the other top of the keyway tension tools, they don't have that. It's just a straight kickback. It doesn't have that lip, so what ends up happening is it just falls right off. So it's really difficult to deal with. Just for instance, if I use one of these like Z-type bars here, if this isn't exactly what I'm talking about, but do you see the difference here? Let me see if you can get that all right. So even if it was cut back here at like a 90-degree angle a little bit, it doesn't have that little circle right there, and the inside of it isn't serrated. And that's really, really important, especially when you spend a lot of time picking and the tension bar just starts falling out and just pops out, just keeps popping out, and it just gets to be a real pain. So it's really cool that they do that. I'm glad they do, and I appreciate craftsmanship like that. Let's see, we've got a couple of the Lock Tools specialty picks in here. Of course, we've got the city rake or an L rake, and these are very comfortable in your hands. And like I said, I tried to find things that were wrong with it, and I just couldn't. If you could take this right out of the bag and just start picking. I mean, it's quality like that that's going to get us to the next level and get you to the next level specifically. Just make sure you pay attention to the upgrades and the new stuff and innovations that are coming out with the different pick companies now. It's really important that we stay on top of that, and we stay on top of them. We want to make sure that, you know, people are doing things that, like what we need them. We don't just want them to pack the bag filled with junk and then buy it and take it. No, you know what I mean? So this is Triple Peak. We've got Bogotas and all kinds of cool stuff in here. What you'll notice is the pick that I'm holding right here is actually in one that comes in the other set here. However, that's got the handle on it and this one doesn't. And like I said, preference. And one of the other things I was showing here is this pick with the handle right here is a hook. I believe it's the Tupene, I think it's either a teardrop or a scimitar. one or the other. It's hard to tell. There are so many hooks. I mean, I'd rather have so many that I can't describe them all than have a few I can. But you'll notice that they do have the same profile at the top, but the handles are different. Like I said, this one is half the ear and it's curved a little bit. So in America you pick up, across the pond you pick down. You still get that great feeling. This one right here, I'll tell you what, there are a lot of people that are going to customize these picks. They're going to put them in them and make them different customized pick handles with wood. And you know, I know Jeff Burke does a really amazing job with these. Tupene, Wes, just a whole bunch of people, really creative, and these are the types of picks they use and they turn out great. So just want to show you that. This is what I did with the Nessie one. I took and put some of that adhesive on it, and I left a place between the top and the bottom where I could pick, and I could also be able to feel what's going on inside the lock itself. So it actually works very well for me. It's pretty cool. It just shows you that there's things that you can do out there with these picks, you know what I mean? It's comfortable, it fits, and I would highly suggest that if you get this, try things out. You know, you can't go wrong like that. Again, we have more hooks here. We've got ones for deep cut all the way down here. Especially, I think this would be for the postal hooks and things like that. So if those are, you find yourself picking those kinds of locks, then this is definitely something you'd want to jump into. Then you can go all the way down here. It doesn't have that hook like the deep one does, but you can get access all the way to the back without disturbing the high cuts in the front. So these are all really important things to take stock of. Especially if you're looking for a new set to get and you see something that interests you. I was really looking for a reason to, you know, find fault in these, but again, I can't. I'm sure when I start to use these more, we'll be able to see some more wear and tear, but since I've had their other picks, I just haven't had that problem yet. And the only reason why I broke one of the Nessie tools a couple months back was because I drove my car over it, and then I used it and broke it, and it was just completely my fault. But I will tell you, it made it from the car to the lock before it broke. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and if this is something that you're looking to get in the coming days, weeks, or months, I will leave the Law Lock Tools website information in the description below. We're gonna have a giveaway Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure yet, haven't decided. Make sure you remember this keyword, Zelda. So write that down, Zelda. Alright guys, I will leave this information in the description below, less the secret word. If you guys need to contact me with any questions and comments about the video you see here or any of my videos, if you have any ideas for future videos and you want to suggest a lock picking tool or have something you'd like for me to personally review, feel free to contact me on Instagram at legalLockPicker or legalLockPicker on Twitter. My email address is legalLockPicker@gmail.com. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, I highly encourage you to like it and subscribe to this and let me know that you like the content, so that way I can give you more of what you want. Guys, girls, have a great day.